Hello again. Welcome everybody to the Coach of the Week presented by iPEC Coaching. My name is Ryan Stanley. I'm here today with everybody's favorite PR coach, Alan Cohen. Alan, thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
We're just going to start off with basic questions. I mean, obviously you're, as I just mentioned, a PR coach, and the name of your company is Acts of Balance.
Acts of Balance, coaching and training.
And training, okay. And you have a website?
I do. It's at www.actsofbalance.com.
Awesome. Quick and easy.
Easy.
I love it. And so when did you go through iPEC?
It was 5 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago, almost to the day.
Nice. And so, taking back 5 years, what
Sure.
exactly, what was the point when you decided to become a coach? What was that flashpoint when you
Sure.
looked into it?
Sure. So I've been working in public relations probably for about 25 years. And in that time, what I realized is that while I enjoyed public relations, what I really, really loved was developing and mentoring teams and really helping empower the people underneath me. So during that time that I was in PR, I was also focused on human resources and management. And so toward the end of my PR career, I enrolled in iPEC coaching, and what I realized soon into the program was that this is what I wanted to do for my life.
Right.
And what I really wanted to do was work with public relations and marketing professionals to essentially become the coach that I always wished that I had had
Sure.
when I was working in corporate America.
So since that happened, what would you say has been the most rewarding part of being a coach?
Oh my God! There's so many situations. But for me, it's always that moment where your client, and I work largely with corporate people and small business owners, entrepreneurs, but it's that moment that kind of light bulb goes off, that aha, that moment where they realize that either something is possible that they didn't before think was possible, or they realize how they are actually getting in the way of their own success. Right. And we just hold the space for them, and we get to partner with them and share in that moment. And there's nothing more exciting.
So to recognize that you're actually a catalyst for them
Absolutely.
doing what they deserve to be doing.
Absolutely.
And so in your 5 years, you've had the ups and downs as any business owner might have, any coach might have. There's a lot of people out there who are just starting out, maybe starting their own business, maybe recent graduates of iPEC. But what kind of advice would you give to them or to anyone who's just starting out in the coaching industry?
A couple of things that I've learned. For those of us especially who come from corporate America, who always have had a lot of people around, working in teams and all of that, I think that it was very, very sobering to become an entrepreneur and realize that one needs to really create their own support team.
Yeah.
So really, having a mastermind group or having friends that you can call on. It doesn't necessarily have to be other coaches.
Sure.
It could just be getting networked with other entrepreneurs.
Somebody's opinion who you respect, somebody who's had experience.
Absolutely, because it can be lonely sometimes.
Sure,
So
of
you're
course.
going at it alone, and there are a lot of things that we just aren't necessarily equipped to handle.
Right.
So, and also getting coaching.
Yeah.
I coach other coaches. I use a coach. I knew from a very early point in time that I needed to have coaching and that I could really benefit from it. So that was
constant soundboard and
absolutely.
so you say obviously, I mean it may be obvious, but having a coach needs a coach. So that
the best coaches have coaches.
Yeah.
I often joke it takes a village.
Right.
I have many coaches, whether I'm hiring them or whether they're just friends,
Yeah.
the iPEC students who are coaching me around different things. Sometimes I need it around work-life balance, or sometimes I need it around putting together a coaching program, or around marketing, or around, you name it. There's somebody out there who can support you in just about every issue.
And when you know that obviously you understand that it's a process, so it's like you know that you're going in there, you can say this is my agenda, how can we work on it together?
Right. Absolutely.
And so, you mentioned you're training for iPEC, you mentioned obviously you went through the program, you work with other students. Why iPEC? Why if you had to recommend someone who's getting their CPC, why would you recommend iPEC?
Yeah, and I did a pretty thorough amount of research, and ultimately I just felt like they got me and I got them, and I liked the feeling of community that I continue to really benefit from.
Sure.
I liked the amount of classroom in-person training that I
Right.
received. I like the balance of real practical coaching skill as well as the principles that resonate for me in terms of both
Philosophies in
kind of
general.
philosophies, sort of a spiritual vibe to it, and that really has worked for me. I find there's something really special about being able to say that you went through iPEC,
Absolutely.
and this community of people that have gone through it are really awesome. Some of my best friends are iPEC coaches.
So what type of person do you think makes a good coach from experience? You said obviously working with other students and just who you are, you know.
Yeah, I know so many coaches, and we all have so many different qualities. But I guess some of the unifiers are a real passion to make a difference, to help other people, creativity, focus. So many, just a real belief that everyone is greater than they appear to be, and a true desire to tap into the potential of every individual.
I love it. So that's awesome. If you could leave our audience with one message, kind of your message to the world, what would it be?
Yeah, have fun. A lot of us left corporate America because we didn't like to feel that we didn't have choice. And so as a coach, as an entrepreneur, we get to create the life that we want to have. And so to remember to have fun and stop and smell the roses and just enjoy balance.
Enjoy the ride. Awesome. Alan, I really appreciate your time.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you very much.